What's up, buddy? And all it was just moving. It's like a bear. I watched him stop. And he was going to shake it. He's going to That's what I didn't stop because of it. I was stopped here. It's that. Let me get my... Guys, look how black it is. Look at that. There's nothing black. Not like that. I was moving. I started yelling. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm telling you, I know because of how many times that they're taught that if they think that you see them, to stop immediately and never move no matter what happens. Because now I'm going to give up. And they know it. I don't know how this has been done. Well, what I really wanted to do was zoom. I was just going to do this because I filmed him. He was outside of it last time. Oh my God, he's so not there this time. I was further down the road, but they come right out. You guys, 2 years ago, don't quote me, it might be 3, that just opened up. It was never opened before. And there's more than one. We have a giant one in the backside of the golf course. It's 5 times the size of that. It just opened. And I asked people that live there, that were up by the road, that they said they just thought it was water related. And I was like, oh, okay. Which I know it's not. What is that? It's raining, you guys. Darn it. I'm on the motorcycle and it's raining. It's a little early to get too wet. You got to be careful here. Not really here, but if I go up any higher, you could get if it like sort of pouring rain, you could get hyperthermic on a motorcycle because all the wind hitting you and stuff. I am not prepared with rain gear and all that stuff. I'm semi-local. I'm only 8 miles from my house. Out there is incredible. I want to go. I would love just to go out like an overall that and not come back for a day or two. Over now, I'm telling you, it just moved again. He went left. He's leaning to the left, to our right now. I think. Let me see if I can. What is that? It can't be there. Look at the 2 Roxy's behind. And it literally just froze. Here comes a car. Like it just froze. That was amazing. It's over the water department or something. He's going up to the lake. I just want to look because it's never just one, usually. Do you see the 2 Roxy's behind you guys? Look at that. I'm telling you, it's legit. I would stay here and try to wait them out. Except now it's raining and it's going to rain harder. I don't want to get stuck in it. Why is it coming at me? Let me see which way these clouds are coming. Let's see if we can gauge it by looking at that. I really don't know. I'm using the camera to see. Oops. I can't tell. Look, it's a face. It's a face. Look. What's up, buddy? I'm telling you, guys, guess what? I'll show you tomorrow. Or next time I come through here, which will be within a few days, the most. And I'll zoom up there and that black won't be there. That's a crazy thing. Well, I see some kind of marker rock up there somewhere. Right there. Right there. Sticks out like crazy, that rock right there. Look at the rocks. Why does there have to be 2 Roxy's behind? I lost them. Oh, that's right there. There's 2 rocks behind. He's behind. That's just too blatant. Remember, nothing can be black up there, guys. Nothing can be black. Over now. Okay, wow. I hope it was worth it. I think it's going to be, you guys, looking around already. Okay. This is one of the best places. All right, so I really had to drive far. I mean, I don't know why I had so much anxiety coming all the way here. I'm definitely the first one here. The snow, I don't know if you saw the video a week or so ago. I did a video, it's like, I forget what I did in that video. But I showed you like their spot, and then I showed you the snow. Like you saw the snow, and I couldn't go any further. Well, that's gone, and I got up 4 miles past that. But I came really far out of my way. I was all the way above where I go, like a past where I live, like 10 miles. And I went back. I was hanging with Robert. Robert was having a couple of drinks. And then I was like, I got to go. And I said, I'm going over here. I was trying to explain to him because he grew up here. He sort of knows where I am. And, or like the road at least. So already, wait for this. So who remembers this, you guys? It's so good in here. Now I'm hoping it still is. It should be. These guys don't hold back. They know I film it, and I'm hoping it was so blatant, like so tribal-like stuff. Like it was so perfect. Let's hope so. And again, like I show you. Okay, there's a fireplace that's never hardly ever used. I don't think it's been used in 3 or 4 years, right? This was not here. Oh, they got a new one. Look, it's a new one. It's a new one. I'm sorry. It's a new one. This is going to be a good little video. Okay, good. No, Mark, calm down. I have this incredible. I got a whistle. I got this incredible happiness right now. You guys, you see this? I've been telling you for years that they put it out. It at least lessens the amount of stuff people do to go walk all over the place. I don't know what it is, but they definitely don't want people. They want to be there and see you. They don't really. All right, damn it! Did you see that? That's so my fault. I thought I fixed it. So this mud underneath. So what was happening that whole time I was talking, my bike the whole time was probably going like this. So it didn't. It finally just went dink. All right. Yeah, I've been riding since I was 5, and that can still happen, especially if you do videos, and you're right next to where they are. Your brain, I'm telling you, you get into this field of energy or whatever it is with them, and I just lose my mind. So anyway, blatant. They pull the sticks out. You can see everything is bizarre looking, right? Look, who would get this stick? Them. That's who. And let me show you something else. Watch. Stay. This is why. This is so weird. So it's on a brick. Trust me when they did this. Please be good. All right, so this is new. Oh, wow, it's so different in there. Look. They had done all this. They add to it, make it new. So, but I filmed this years ago when I first found it. They had just done that. And look, you can see they just constantly keep putting more stuff. Remember, there's a lot of parts to this. Oh, I wonder if I can go up there. Can I keep going up a ways? This is really good. There's a teepee. Look. The barbed wire now is all twisted in there. Trident X bricks to lift it up. This isn't on the ground. Hopefully it's like the tribal stuff. They got some kind of all mulch. All right, let's go see what they've done. You can already tell that. I was so happy. You guys, I got the feelings. It didn't happen but by my house. Oh yeah, look at this. This is gonna be good. Stick with this. But you can see here, like footprints and stuff. Not really. Mulch. Oh, it's down. I filmed this that used to be an incredible structure right there. I think this was it. Right there. Wait, why does it look like it was professionally dismantled? It was so good. I even made a short out of it. It was so good. Someone will know what I'm talking about. You guys, it looks like they took it apart. Look, it was the best trident ever in there. It was field gold. It looks like that was done on purpose. I don't think it fell down. I can't remember exactly what it looked like. Ow. That is really sharp and it just stabbed me in the forehead. I'm sure I'm bleeding. Blatant. Man, do I got vibes. That carpet has been completely moved. And then look at this, you guys. This is where they're hanging at night. Someone was here. Look at this. Oh my God. Let me start this over. All right. Look at this. I gotta get a short out of this one, guys. Oh, there's bones. There's a bone. Guys, it's an X. To go in there is a trident. X. I can't remember if the X was there. This is too good. Look at it. You guys, look at this place. I mean, look at it. It's not done by people. You have to understand that where I live isn't like you. It took me 45 minutes on a motorcycle to get here. This is the new one. Oh my goodness. Look at it. You guys, it's a trident sticking up out of the middle of it. I want to go slow. Look at this. I'm going to do a short, but I'll do it after I know what's going on. That way I can do it like all within a minute. I mean, what the heck, you guys? I mean, there's even like a doormat. And then look. Definitely an old Playboy. It would have been when I was a kid. That's not. Oh, there's a seat in there. Look, he even put one in there. They love using these little carpets. You guys look at that. It's for them. I'm telling you right now, that's for them. Because look. You guys, thank you for this spot. Thank you so much that I can film something that looks so good on the camera. This is what I need. I drove all the way here. I was like, it's too early. I'm always ahead of time. You'll see, because maybe in this video seats, I will put in by my house as well. So I'll put this in first and maybe I'll put that in after. It's not like it's bad. It's just that you'll see that it's a different region. And someone has definitely been here like today. Like I can see where it's been disturbed, like it's still wet. That's really disturbed. It could have been an elk or a moose, but I don't think so with the way the sticks are pushed. And it's next to that. Wow. This carpet, I can't tell you what's happened to it, but something's happened to it. Incredible amount of sticks in here. And mulch. And then there's the new one. Look at the new one, and then I'll end it because I got to start. There's walking like crazy, you guys. Right through here. Remember, there's no people here. There's an insane amount of eating going on right there. Like brand new eating. I don't know if it's insane, but it's... Sometimes I'm critical of myself. I'm just going to run to the store. Now, people do camp. I think you probably get a hunter or two here. You know, once or twice a year, there might be someone there. But, no clue, most likely. I don't know. You start seeing this stuff. I don't know how you could it unless you're so sure, like you're one of these people that are just and you're just so sure there's nothing that you would just think that the Boy Scouts was here or like the last campers did it. That's what you think. They don't know how to read the language. The only stick sticking out is the trident. That's amazing. It's brand new. That was not here. That was not here. Let me do a short. Okay, so I really don't like to do that. It ruins my vibe and sort of like I did a short. Look how they put the one across back there. I wanted to keep filming and not do a short. But you got to do them because it's the only thing that can help the channel a little bit. I think I get revenue from it because I was barely doing any videos like releasing videos for a while, and I was doing shorts, and I still got like a check from YouTube. I was surprised, like a decent. It was like okay check. Oh, this stuff here that has never been here before. I would have seen it. Old can. We're definitely right in these spots like this. Look at this. This is incredible, you guys. That's why I stay here, because they'll do that same exact thing on my family farm in Pennsylvania. But it doesn't look as cool because it's not, not in these incredible pine forests. And this is an awesome forest, but it's not like some of them are just insane, Well, I'm going to get you there soon. So we got lots of eating here. Like an incredible amount that is set up to make you think it's a squirrel, but I'm talking, it's got the hole punches. See that? It's not a hole, you guys. It just goes in that far. Same with that one. Sometimes they look like it because it's shadowed at the bottom, but these are all hole punches. This, I'm here to tell you, is the unseen. That's all been done in a week. There's no, you'd have to have 1,000 squirrels, hundreds of squirrels all living in the same hole to do that. Here's the hunter. That does not look like it has changed one bit. That seat's still the same. I don't want to show, just so you get an idea of how it hasn't been used in a long time. It looks, no one's been, I don't think, camped here since I was here a year ago, that I can tell. The fire wasn't used, put it that way. You can look at my video. I have a video here. You'll see the fire is just exactly the same thing. All right, give me a minute. Okay, so let's end this here. I want to make a quick video. This will be like a 20-minute video because of the other place today. And I'm going to just stay here and do my thing. I don't like to do it without the camera, I got to tell you. So I'm going to do my thing, but I don't like it. Like I do, but it's no fun because I can't tell anybody. And that's one of the things they have about me. That was a bear. Blatant. Or a cat. It's not a bear. More than likely. Gotta be very careful. There's wolves here now. So they're right here somewhere, within miles of me somewhere. Just will they attack me? Nobody seems to know. It's the big controversy out there. It's very possible if you're on the wrong turf and they were hungry enough, it's certainly possible they'll start checking you out. It's not Canada or like Alaska, but these aren't little ones either. A couple of them are big. And being that they're the only wolves, look at that. I can't believe they're doing structures back here. I was about to end this, but look at, this has not been here before. And I saw this. I've been here before. I know this. Diesel, remember this? That spot where there's a tree back here and there's one of the big, like you get one of their big bushels is up in the tree. Kind of like that one. I saw this. There's a structure. Look, it's all mapped out. You guys, it's very simple if people just looked instead of using their brain. If you went, that's the only reason people don't know anything. They thought. As soon as you thought, you ruined everything. Because you're only using, don't be insulted. It's all of us. You're only using the information that was provided to us through your TV in middle school and high school. That's it. College is nothing. College, you didn't learn anything. You didn't. Let's be honest. Nothing you really used. You're not too. Some people, yes. Most of us, no. It's just like you just go to have that degree. So you don't. Your job will teach you what they want. You didn't. The school, it just shows them that they could teach you. That's all it is. That's all college is. Unless you're going to be a doctor. I'm zapped, or I would never be talking about anything like this. This is their tree. Right here, I want to see. It's a little bit early, but let's just see. Plus, I've been here before. I don't like to repeat, but this is different because I'm exploring and people ask me. Because right now I wasn't going to show you. I would have just walked through here without the camera. Well, I'd have it, but just to see what's going on. Blatant. It's so defined of trails in here. So I don't really care about back in here because it's just the same old thing. I like that intricate stuff by the fire. Let me go and see. Let me not waste your time. Look, it's all blocked by a trident because it's open here. So what they do, like they always do, they blocked it. Every single time. On every trail, they'll do it. The bridge doesn't look... If a human did that, he did it 100 years ago. Do I think I'm a photographer? No, I don't. Starting you with like the professional shot of the brook. That's what I was thinking when I was doing it, but I wasn't, like after I did it, I was thinking like, what do you think? You're like some photographer? I know I'm zapped. This has been here before. I remember this. It's weird how it's just out in the middle. Let me just see, because look, we did that, right? I want to see if there's anything more intricate out on this. Why aren't they doing it all on the border like that? Why not make every year there's a new hut, you guys. You got to look at the last years. I mean, it's amazing what I've documented. Blatant. All trails. It's underneath it. Cleared. You see this? Look. Not cleared. Maintained and cleared. And they tell you with the structures. Seem to be blinding right here. Just a little bit. My bike fell over, that sucked. It just sank. The kickstand just sank into the ground. But it took a while. It took like a minute or two. All right, enough's enough. I'll be back. Should I go to the teepee? Let's do that. Let's go up to the teepee. This was good. I just wanted to show you. So by the way, that one, I said it's blatant, is a leaning trident. Whoa. I just heard this. Like, it was more like that. Yeah, I can't make that sound here. I mean, at least... I thought I heard it. I would never say that. Like, I'm not one of those people like, what was that? Like, you'll hear me say that throughout the years, but if I did, it was something, or I at least thought it was something. I would never do that thinking it would make a video good. You know what I mean? I'm not that dumb. What was that? Did you hear that? I must have said that a million times, but maybe not a million. I've probably not said that. Oh, look at that. It's just incredible. I haven't gotten anything that I know of, like any kind of direct. I was off camera a lot. Don't worry, I have good spots to go to. But today I just made the decision. I gotta do it so I understand where I'm at here. So now I know I don't have to come back here until you can get an idea of how this is a great place to gauge. This is some of the lowest elevation forest I go into, and it's just complete snow. You wouldn't want to go in there. It's no fun. You might even, I've done it, and you might even get messed with a little bit because there's a lot of places like that, and that's where they go. They always connect, or they go to the tree wells in the deep snow. They have to connect for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's something we don't understand. I always thought it was so they'd be invisible, but there is probably just more to that. And as you can see, there's how the other half lives. Spot off for so long because it's so done ugly, but I can't ignore it any longer. I gotta show this to you. So right here, I'm on the road. Right there, there's nothing there, but just you guys, 3 or 4. Is it 4 times now? 4 times. A rock. You've seen it. I filmed it at least 2 times for you, where a rock has come out and just while I was watching, a big one, and ends up right in the middle of the road and has a face on it. I was like, they want me to do something here. Let me show you why I stopped. Hope everyone is doing well. Thank you for all the amazing birthday wishes. I didn't do anything for my birthday. I don't really care about my birthday, but I'll tell you, I did care once everyone started saying happy birthday. That was a great thing, a great feeling. So thank you to get so many. I couldn't even get to them all yet. So if you said happy birthday and I didn't see it, on YouTube I may miss it, but don't not do it, because I do see them. Sometimes, like yesterday, I was liking YouTube messages from like months ago. Other day I was liking some from like 2-3 years ago. But most of them came through on Facebook on Messenger. Let me show you. There's a tree down here, so someone's always coming here. I know it's them. And see, look at the new dirt. You can see that. So over there is all structures. These are the ones in here that they're so good at not being seen. I doubt that we'll see them. But it is my neighborhood and it's me. So there's a chance that they could be set up. Check this thing out. This is where I stopped. This is all brand new. Just appeared. It's not an animal, okay? There's no holes. It just gets dumped there. It's something I film all the time. Right here, you got to see this. This is why I stopped. Now, if you took away all of this stuff, right, and just looked at this, it'd be amazing. But because this is how they do it, they somehow really have a feel for us and our vision. Look at that. It was worth it. You still can't see it, right? Everything in here has been done. It's just ugly, so I don't film it, because I try to get stuff for you that you'll think is cool, you know? Look, I got to do it all. Now you can see it. There's no way that got like that. It's an X. It's everything. It's a trident. It's all manipulated, and they just did it. Well, I don't know when they did it, but it wasn't like that last season. So sometime over the winter or early spring, it's been done, and this has always been in here. Like not that, but something. Let's go down. So let's go to the river. Give me a sec. I didn't have a plan today. I realized I didn't know it was going to be so nice until you can see the trail that's being made by them. See how wide it is. Nothing's being dug up by hooves. Nothing, even uphill. And there's piles of dirt. This is all of them right here. This is all of the others right here. Not Bigfoot, it's the others. You guys tell them. See that? Look. The reason I haven't shown you this spot is just because of this. Because it's so ugly. See how they do it? I wonder why. I don't think it might be the ones that are doing it a little bit, but I think it's also just this spot, and the trees that are here are hard to work with. It also creates an incredible blind, from the road. Big pile of dirt. That might be ants. It is ants. Right to the water. A real wide trail. It just goes right into the water. Look. And it goes right up there and right to the structures, which are right there. Ooh, did we just walk through the water? Can we see them? I can see them with my eyes right in there. Make no mistakes, they're going back and forth and going across the street for some reason. Oh, I could get across maybe. Don't worry, it's going to get good this year, you guys. This is what you're seeing today is just. I haven't been showing you enough subs. Said Mark, please, we miss your. I don't believe me. I don't think everyone does, but as few people, they want to see some of the, some of these. When I'm exploring, just trying to figure out what to do first. And it's not go across here. That's deep right there. I mean, I could stand up, but it would be up to my waist right there. It's up to my waist. Could I jump from here to there? No. When I was 18, definitely would have. I don't know what it looks like on the camera, but that's a good 9 feet or so, 8 feet. I think I could do it, actually, but I just don't want to get wet or hurt, because I don't care about getting hurt myself. I just don't want to be hurt, and then it affect me this year. Like, I don't want to be like, have a broken leg or arm going into the season. Okay, that's all I can do here. I was hoping, I'm telling you, it's just a throughway. You saw it, right? That trail over there? It goes right through. It's wide, it's them, and there's piles of dirt on it. And then they made that really cool structure, and I think that's good enough. This thing is theirs. So my guess is it's a farce I've never seen, and I'd love to just peek in there. I don't want to get these boots all wet. You don't want to get your feet too wet if you're on the motorcycle, because it might, in fact, the weather's coming in, it might rain. I noticed. So I might get wet anyway. I will go right across, but I'd rather do it on a day. Here's the catch. That's why I take the bike. In a car, you're not allowed to stop. Like if your car's there and you're not in it, you're in trouble. A bike, they kind of look at it and he's like, they don't care because it's not obstructing or bothering anybody. He probably thinks you're like peeing or something. This is all getting disturbed. See that with the dirt? If that was game, there'd be hooves going up at you guys. Instead, there's piles of dirt right there. Sorry, there you go. There's the place I was just telling you about right there. Just want to hold in case we get some movement. I wouldn't think so because I've been here a while, but you never know. That doesn't mean much, our common sense thinking, because some of the best things that have happened to me have been like 6 hours after I've been there. Where I would have thought like, oh, they're hiding by now. Sometimes they weren't there. And they might have just shown up then. See, that's what I was showing you. They put that in there to add to the trident. It even has its own. It's already a trident, see? But they had to put another one through it. And then they made that crazy structure I showed you there, which you can't see. So as you go by on the road, a normal person wouldn't see that. And then the path comes here. The main path, so let's just go. I bet you it's good. I mean, it may be ugly, but it's going to be good. There was a moose here. Like recently. Give me a second, let's get up here. All right, so the one thing I got to be real careful of this year, I've been watching videos like of it happening to people, is the wolves. I got a wolf pack right here somewhere. They're right, it's hard to say. They could be 20 miles away. They could be, half a mile away. And you gotta be real careful out here because they're familiar with people, of course, but if they're hungry and you're in their territory, you gotta be careful. And I don't have a gun on me. I have one thanks to Neil, at the bike. So I'd have to run. I'd have to run dragging 5 wolves to my gun. Bears, I don't worry about here at all. They run from me every single time. I try to go up to them. You can't get near them. But a pack mentality. You know what we got? Not much to look at. That hill is where they come out of. They go inside these mountains. Look at the walking from this season to structure right there. I was wrong. Oh, maybe not. I thought it'd be better in here. They did everything you're saying, they did it. No one's staying here. They're just walking by here, through it. That's good drinking water there. In a survival situation, can you just drink that water straight up? You may ask. Absolutely. Never listen to survival shows that are just trying to get views, okay? That's all. Remember, your whole life you've been listening to people, all right? Unless they're showing you something, don't listen, okay? They're just making it up because they know how to talk. Of course you can drink that water. It's coming right from there. There'd have to be a giant dead moose within 100 feet of that. You can just see it's absolutely gorgeous water. Absolutely could drink that, and I could have 10,000 people drink right there right now, and only one would get sick because something's wrong with them anyway. All right, let's look up here. It's terrible. I'm not expecting anything here. I just wanted to show it to you real quick. So let's get out of here and go get something, because it doesn't mean it won't happen. It just means whenever you're by the road, even a remote dirt road, it's always the same mentality, and it's always the same guys set up that are literally put there on purpose, because you'll never bust them. That's how. I have never, let me think this through. Never have I seen one of them like this right here, ever. I think that's an important fact. Like, or by the road, like, I think so, yeah. Like, being there and zooming with my camera. You guys have seen that lots of times. I'm like, hey, buddy. But never like this. See, there they are. Never like this have I just seen them right there by the road. I can see them right there like this if I'm deep, if I've earned my keep that day. Like I'm up there miles and miles into the forest. Well, let's scan that. I have a lot of unused clips too I might put against this. Remember, my season's not technically started yet. I don't consider it, even though I'm working every day, I'm doing more work out here in this than I've ever done before. I'm just not putting it into videos because not enough people are watching them to spend the time to do it. It's a little early. Yes, that's all it is. It's just a little early. If you look back on my other videos, I tell you the same thing every year. Look at their dirt. They bring it to you. Yes, look at the dirt. So the others are active. But I'm not seeing, where these, I think most of them are like just 5 feet, 4 feet tall, and you'll see they come up at night when people are here and they do their X's, and that hasn't started yet. I promise you, I'll show this to you where you'll believe it very soon. You see this? This is all from now. They actually bring it from where they are and put it onto our path. And they do the same thing like on a dirt road. I've shown you in incredible situations. That's back there is where I was walking, and I said, I'm about to film them. They had already had me. I'm like locked in with them. Look at the size of these piles of dirt. I'm about to film them. They're right back here. They're going to let me film them, and I zoom right in on them. And you get to see them all. Look at that. I film it every year. Them bringing... No way. Did you hear that? They're back there. I cannot believe it. That's a hawk. There's something else, though. Always be suspicious. You'll never miss out. So if you're like, oh, it's just a hawk. Now you've been beaten. He's on the ground, which is... So it might be. But what if it wasn't? You have lost to your hypnotism. So just pretend. That's them. I know it's them. It's got to be them. It probably is. If not, they're a part of it. They're making that... See, those are the jays. There's different birds going on. There's a hawk and the jays, and they're on the ground at a place where I film them all the time. Look at that. The dirt. Where does it come from? What don't we know? Like, in other words, how blatant is what goes on around us? Do you have to go to the forest and see a structure? Or are we literally what like some scientists and stuff are saying in a simulation? Is what's around us, I'm just asking, I'm not even suggesting it. I'm just saying, how crazy is what's around us really? Like, what? I'm telling you guys, everyone's on. So we all have, it depends on what genre you're in, like what field you're in. But you'll notice we all get led to the same exact thing. Everyone's talking about that the world is not exactly what it is, or it's a simulation, or it's this, or it's that. Guess what? Everyone's on to the same thing. They just have interpretations because they're still applying their logic. Okay? In this channel, you don't have to worry about logic. Okay? Yeah, when you stop at a stop sign, not when you're walking through the forest with aliens. Okay? That has been hidden from you. Not by them. That's not by them. All they do is follow laws and rules like you do. I don't know if I should go back there. It's a robin. A little bit early though still, I feel like. Now that noise stopped. I don't feel any kind of connection. It's weird that I heard all kinds of different birds ruffling together on the ground over there. And then now it didn't happen, it stopped. So in other words, in many cases where any human would swear that's just this or that, it was them. Remember a guy that I knew that did this for like 50 years before technology and stuff. This is all he did. And he told me right before he died, he said, Mark, never let them fool you. They can be anything. They can be a rock. They can be a stump. They can be anything. Never let them fool you. And I was like, and he said that the thing is, they're not really, they're just what I just told you. They're living by their laws. A lot of them don't want to hide. He wants to come and sit on the motorcycle. He wants to be a part of your world. Believe me, it's the one thing we all have. It doesn't matter where you're from, what planet you're from. We were all created by the same person, the same creator. And that's the one thing we have in common. Want, need, love, happy, sad. I mean, they even have structures right here, you guys. They're right, these people are right in the middle of them. All right, enough said. X. That is not an accident. But, so I guess the point I'm trying to make is a regular person will walk by, duh! The one thing about it is the guy that's walking by thinks he's special with his family, and he thinks because he makes $200,000 a year, but when he's out here, it's why he dies. It's why he gets lost. Oh, honey, he's going to go out there walking by himself because he knows how to do it. He knows everything. He knows nothing. And that's why we say goodbye to Mr. New Yorker who thought he was going to go off by himself. Okay, and you can Google it all you want. It's always somebody who thinks they're special, that thinks they can do anything. It's the delusion of humans. Look at the footprints here. Oh man, someone's been walking there, you guys. Look. There's no way that's from shoes. It's all flat. And it's going right back. I was going to check because this is where I find out if there's activity. Oh, it looks good back here. Yeah, it was in the last video. So you guys, look at the robin. In the last video, I showed you a little bit about my bike. Oh, I showed you that language, right? Hey, sweetie. That's right through there. That language is right there. And I told you they turned off Callie's audio. You guys look at the dirt. This dirt is from them. There's no ground animals here. I don't want to tell someone that lives at sea level again, okay? I'm at 9,500 feet. We have no animals in the ground here. None. Not here. Look at that. That's all new. This is their spot right here. It's by these boulders. What they are, I don't know. Let's go slow in here because of this. Look. I'm telling you, whenever you see this, it's special. You see a rock, they place things. There's thought. There's all this right here. In fact, Callie was so into this spot that's why he's like, I really got to leave my audio here because he knows that they're interacting with people. Look at that. Look. I don't believe that's from people, even though the yurt's right there. And keeping in mind, kids probably would love to come back here and be away from their parents. We know that's not, right? Not to mention up there is insane. If you go, I can't get up there yet. Would I expect to see them? No, but we got to try. You never know. What if you bust someone? Here's where a person was recently. So there has been a person back here. I think that was this year, like not in the winter, but like this spring, based on the color. So someone has been back here, but that's it. They come back and pee or whatever. They don't start like building things. You just wouldn't want to be here. It's not an attractive place to want to be. That's where that X is. You guys were getting timestamps. I got a lot of timestamps from that video. There's the X I showed. Right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right in there. And I was on the other side. Someone is over there. We're the only two people within 10 or 15 miles. Because I drove all the way up, no one's up here. And then I saw his car. It's called, I'll tell you, it's called Red and White. That's the name of that road. Or the mountain. The mountain's called Red and White. You can go all the way up. It's brutal. Like, I try to do it on a bike, you got to do it on foot. All right, good. That's good. I won't dwell. Just look carefully at everything. Like, you'll see how the rocks have all moved over time, things like that. The amount of dirt. Okay, we know the people that stay at the Ute. I think it's only been one weekend that people have been here because it's been too cold. So this is starting now. I'm assuming they'll start showing up on the weekends. I can't believe it's Monday. I thought it was Sunday. I thought it was Monday. I got depressed immediately that it was Monday. The mushroom been kicked over. It's weird. Let's flip over. So they've been doing it right here. Look at that. I'm telling you, they go right up to these yurts. They get something from us, like energy or something. Little peeping toms. Like it's all been messed with in there and crushed. What a good little spot, you guys. This is, you just take my word for this, okay? This is legit. It's a spot I've been monitoring for years and years. I filmed the big ones back there. I don't think big ones are in here, ever. Maybe for like a minute, he's like, Dad, come here. It's not even that like that. There's different types. And they'll all be in one world, which could be a mile wide. But they seem to segregate each other. So when I'm in a spot like this, I'm like, yeah, these are the little ones. And then the big ones will be like over there. All right, enough's enough. Look at the dirt here. I just zoom. Whenever I see a weird tree, I always zoom on it. It's raining. No, just a shower. See, there's you can so tell when someone walked there, and as I was coming in, look, all through here. I can't promise that the camera will be able to tell. It's just flat. It's all flat with no treads. Like someone with feet has been walking there for sure at night. I think it's at nighttime. I think this is day as well. I think because of technologies, our myths always say nighttime and stuff like that, but I think nighttime has become an active thing for others, the unseen world, because of us. It's a time where you can be free, where you don't have to hide, where you don't have to worry. When you're up here at night, they could just walk around anywhere they wanted. I think they still have protocols that can keep it a certain way because of military. We have satellites that, with thermal imaging. I mean, God only really knows what the capabilities, even of our known military, is. What's that? Oh, it's from here? No, what is this? Oh, it's a rodent station. It feels like there's a lot of them in there. Should we find out? No, I don't want to see dead. They're in there because it's heavy. It's weird, like a mouse, because some mice seem really smart. And if there's already like 10 dead ones in there with rigor mortis, you figure he would not go in there. Let's see where I go. There's snow. Like up there is where you want to see like incredible structures. It's really not where I go, but you can see how deep the snow still is. That's a lot lower than the places I go. So to give you an idea, like Bigfoot Universe probably still has 4 or 5 feet of snow. Melting quickly though. So, and then what do? We look across from the yurts. I was so zapped here, you guys. Even right here. Right here. You guys should see, if you haven't seen the video, you should try to find it. It's like, I see them and film them. I think that's the name of the video. Over now. Oh. I felt that on my feet. guys, I felt it on the ground. I'm not necessarily wanting this right now. I felt it. That's not the first time. When you feel it under your feet. It wasn't under me, but whatever happened, it was like, who's ever been on a construction job and like an excavator or a bulldozer moves over there, you can feel it here. That's what just happened. I heard something go dunk, like a tree fell or something, and then I felt it at my feet. Look at that. Now let's go out. That carpet, I'd love to see what happened to that carpet, how it got moved. I just would love to have video of that. Definitely the first one up this road. I made sure. I don't think it mattered whether I was or not, but by this weekend, another motorcycle will drive up. All right, let's go. I just want to show you. I know that no one had a fire there, but they put all those sticks out there since then. It's like something they're taught, and they don't know how to do it. That's not firewood. You guys are dorks. Over now. I love you guys. I want to say what a flooded bike. Why I drive an XR. No choke, no nothing. It's flooded though. Here, look at a little choke. Uh-oh. There we go. Normally right away, but it was flooded from falling over. I saw the gas dripping out. I know you guys are here. I would not feel this loopy if you weren't. I've been ever since, because that's one of the reasons I still do this. When you get to the right spot, they will take you over. I'm not kidding. I don't know if that was from a tent at some point, probably. There's carpet all over the place. I guess someone dumped carpet here. It looks like it could have been 30 years ago. And then they took one of them, and it moves all the time. Every time I'm here, that carpet's somewhere else. There's old ones underneath here too. It's like way underneath. And they took one of the floor ones, like a doormat. It's in their seat. Look, you see that wrong? They did that wrong. I love right here. This right here is so good. I'm literally zapped. Whatever you want to call it, energy overload. Don't forget, and they dismantled this. See, did you hear me say over and out? And I couldn't turn the camera off because I'm like, it's almost like a drug, but not. Like you feel laughter almost, or I can't really explain it. There's no other way to get this feeling. Look, these are all footprints. So I see them all. Like, I don't know, let me see. The camera, I don't know if the camera sees them. Yeah, I think so. Like a little bit. Use your imagination. Like, I'm talking about like today. like really close, and then this is down. I'm going to try to find that. If I can show you what that looked like, you will agree with me that was taken down. Look at the trident, you guys. The way they did that was so incredible. I got it somewhere, and now it's just laying like that. I mean, unless the snow took it down, but I don't think so. There was definitely snow here, like a decent amount of snow. This is like way hotter and lower than where I am, but I'm guessing there was probably at least 3 feet of snow here at some point. All right, enough's enough. That one's a trident. You guys are killing us. All right, literally everyone that's listening is dying now because of you guys. We've worked so hard. What is that? Look at that thing. That's got to be them. It's like a hut back there. Well, usually I say you're killing me. This time I said you're killing us. I'm including all of you. It's not me killing you, it's them. You love me. It's them killing you, not me. You see this? Look. There's even poop in there. Right? And then look here. Make no mistakes. I wish I had a better term than that. That probably just pisses people off. Double trident. I'm just trying to get to that thing. Look at that. It's all clean, just like everywhere else. Where they're gonna walk, they want it nice. Look at the island. This is like a peninsula. It's all beautiful. I filmed it before. Oh, we got footprints of something. Right there. Hold on, I don't want to get distracted by that ball. Like, there's footprints going across. It's impossible to tell. Like, all kinds of times. A bunch of different times. They look like feet. Why would they step in the mud, though, if you don't have to? So I'm more willing to believe that's like a moose or something. Because, like, if it was one of them, he'd just be like, that's why they put the logs across, they run across. I don't think they like going in the water. Unless they, like, want to. Look at all of these trails, you guys. These are all made. Let me zoom, look. Those are all cleaned. You see that spot back there? It's been sat in. It's been sawed in. Someone saw it there. I can't really get the view of that. There's like a ball back there. If I just saw that thing, I would think nothing of it. But because that is, I see Diesel, I see other people film them, right where all this is, I get suspicious. I think that it's a part of, they use those as a part of, of this. Part of the issue with other researchers and stuff is they just think it's Bigfoot. They don't, and they just use common logic, it's common sense and logic. They've never seen the best in the world do this. So they don't understand that it's much bigger. And it's so much bigger than I could comprehend that any human being can. They told me that as long as I'm in this body, I'll never completely understand. I mean, don't quote me like as if that's a fact, but these are just too blatantly nice, these rocks. I mean, they got there somehow. Over and out. Boom. It's all sitting in here. I believe this would be a perfect place for deer to be. So I'm willing to believe deer and elk. You come out of, how hot it is up there, like in the summer. So of course this is a great place to sit to chill right here. There's not very little poop. Sorry, I went 10 times. I'd rather tell you I'm sorry I went 10 times than edit that. I've been trying to say goodbye for like an hour. Oh, that's the Lookout Rock. Yeah, up there. Filmed that before. You got to see that one if I have my other camera. I meant to bring it actually. So it won't be all cell phone, you guys. We'll be doing some really good zooms. I think the cell phone or like a GoPro or any kind of 4K like steady camera is perfect for that kind of stuff. But I tell you, when I get into some of the good places, you really want to be able to zoom out. I'm telling you, it's a trick I'm going to tell you. If you can be at places like me, you want to zoom from one mountain to the other. Be in their spots, sitting in their seats. Not only will you film them over there, but the guy sitting with you will start making noises and stuff to get you to stop doing it. So the best experiences I've ever had in my life is when I'm zoomed, and sometimes I don't even know it, but to them, I'm looking right at the guy. And that's when the whistle, that's when something happens next to me. You guys, it's into the hundreds and hundreds of times, okay? That's happened to me. And it's always while I got them in the camera. Or, I didn't know it most of the time. I had a good feeling, but yeah, it's always, that's what I've told you before. People think like they whistled at me. I'm like, no, they didn't. Most likely. I mean, it's possible because they do it. They will do that, but it's usually because you were walking in the wrong spot. Whatever you thought the interaction was, it wasn't, most likely wasn't just to be like, hey, They're not really allowed to do that. You can get the most blatant things in the world, but it'll always be, mark my words, okay? Only I can tell you this. It'll always be just to protect themselves. So like if they were all there, it's happened to me. You guys, I watched it happen in real time with my own eyeballs. One of them will stand up and stop you. And it's done all the time. Most of the time you don't see it happening. So I've gotten to see this happen. I don't know if they failed or it was the way they taught me or what, but all I know is that looks like magic. Right there. So blatant. Back there. I'm trying to see if anything moves. They won't. Sometimes. There's even one there. It's a holder. Guys, I should have ended this video a long time ago. Do I show you this? I doubt it. Wow, he's just crazy. It's just too bad I can't just look at that. Look at the disturbances at the base of that. Can you see? Look at that. I didn't even notice. There's footprints everywhere there in the mulch. They know. These guys aren't my best friends or anything. Like we don't have some kind of established thing where they blatantly whistle at me and go, yo, or whistle and go, whoo. But they know I'm coming to film it because I love it, and they do it tribal. That's why I've told you everything's different. There's millions of different kinds here and different situations, and that's why for anybody, if you ever see anyone arguing about this subject, just chuckle because they're both wrong. Over now. Yeah, since I don't have my GoPro with me, just watch this for the next 60 seconds. It's just squatchy, like, I don't know what other word, I wish I had a better word. So I was just all in there, right? And I watch the road as you go through. They might be there as well. We're not there yet. The road gets kind of covered and then it becomes like their world. It's always altered. It's like a desert of mountains up there. Believe me, they're out there too, but don't bother. It's not, I'm telling you, I already know who they are. The ones that are like the shadow people. I wouldn't bother because they're not, I don't think they're not friendly or anything. It's just that they're, here, this one's on them. It's just they just won't do anything. They have no interest in humans that I can tell. They have no questions that need answered. It's real muddy. I might have to phone down. Hopefully not. Even at 50, you see at 54, you don't even just falling down at this fast is always a problem. You gotta be real careful. And the only thing that typically will do that is stupidity and mud and ice and then snow. And one hand. I guess, hopefully you can see some of it. It's all them. Well, some of it. I mean, not all of it, but a lot of it. If you're wondering what's rattling, it's that. I don't know if I did it to myself or... I filmed those shadow guys. They live right there somewhere in those mountains. They just look at you. Some of them are big and they just stand there. I get the same thing in other places that I go to that look like that. And as far as I can tell, like they're just gonna be like, hey, they'll just look at you. Nothing will happen. You gotta go into the forest where it's. You can kind of judge a book by its cover in this so far. You really can. If it's beautiful and gorgeous and just seems like you're in a storybook, those are the type of beings that will be there. If it's in the middle of a desert and it's uninviting and there's black, dark caves, and those are the types of beings that will be there. I have proved this hundreds of times in each different way. And it's just the way it is. I wish maybe one day we will know. Over now. In there is incredible. So it's really just that hole. If you squared off where I just drove, a straight line right there, straight back, you'd end up where I was. And in there you can see like real structures. All right, over now. This is it. I'm one-handed. Make no mistakes. This is it. Over now.